Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly analysis video. Starting off with the DXY, on the monthly time frame, we can see we had a very strong support level around this area, and we had a liquidity sweep, and then we've had a break of structure. Now, what do we want to see? Ideally, we want to see price come into discount before we continue going higher. Okay, now in discount, where exactly can price come to? It could come to this imbalance over here, or it could come back into this imbalance. Weekly time frame, same thing. um Last week I marked out this imbalance, but looking at the week's candle, it's not giving me much confidence that price is going to continue higher from here. So I am favoring shorts going into next week. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, what I am expecting is this imbalance over here could be used as a catalyst for price to start retracing. So we could retrace into this imbalance before further downside. Okay, or price could continue higher, maybe into this gap on the daily time frame. So if you look at the daily time frame, you can see a tiny bit of an imbalance where price could come back to. However, I don't want price to break through this level on DXY. So if we start breaking above this level, I'm going to have to reanalyze. For the time being, I am favoring shorts on the dollar. The reason why I didn't post a video last week was simply because I had no idea where the dollar was going. So I wanted to see more price action. I didn't want to put a video out just for the sake of putting a video out. I'd rather see clear price action and then giving you some clear bias on pairs. Next pair that I am watching is euro dollar. So I spoke about this imbalance quite a bit. We have now tapped into this imbalance, and you can see we have started rejecting from this level. Now we had a huge push to the downside, and ideally we want to see price come into premium for a further shorts. Okay, because obviously if I'm bullish on the dollar long term, I'm gonna be bearish on euro dollar, GBP dollar long term. Okay, now where could price come to? We've got an imbalance in premium over here, and we've got an imbalance in premium over there. So right now I'm going to be watching this level as liquidity. On the daily time frame, I'm watching all of this as liquidity, and I want to see it all swept. So what I'm going to do is on the 4-hour time frame, I'm just going to wait for retracements for continued longs. Okay, so any retracement into these imbalances for longs. Next pair, we've got GBP dollar. I had this last week. I marked out this weekly imbalance to see if we would reject it, but obviously we haven't. So just like euro dollar, I do see GBP dollar short long term. Okay, I do see all of this as liquidity, and I see a lot of sell side residing below this level. So what I am expecting going into next week is I am expecting further upside. We could see price come into this order block, or we could see price come into this imbalance over here. Okay, I think this is liquidity, and I think this level is gonna get swept. All of this for me is buy side liquidity. So on the 4-hour time frame, again, the weekly imbalance that we broke out of could be a level that we could retrace back into for longs, or we have imbalances over here, imbalance over here. You can just wait for confirmations on lower time frame for longs. USVC, just like the DXY. Looking at this on the higher time frame, on the weekly, honestly, we are in a range. However, based off DXY, I do see longs on this pair long term. Okay, so I am thinking this pair could come into discount. Okay, and within discount we can see we've got this imbalance. Okay, so what I am going to be watching on the 4-hour is could price retrace back into this order block using this as liquidity for shorts. Okay, so once price comes into this level, we could look for confirmation for shorts. Next pair I'm watching is UJ. On the weekly time frame, we can see we swept sell side liquidity, buy side is up there, and obviously if I'm long on the dollar, I'm going to be long on UJ as well. You can see on the weekly time frame we have an imbalance over here. So yeah, on the lower time frames, I'm waiting for price to come into this area for confirmation for longs. Next pair I am watching is CAD JPY. I am seeing this imbalance on the weekly time frame where price could come back to, or we could even continue going higher, who knows. However, this could either I am kind of seeing this as a liquidity sweep because we've not really broken structure quite impulsively. I don't like how we've broken structure here, but yeah, overall next week I'm looking for bullish momentum to kick in on CAD JPY, just like other JPY pairs. So if we just have a look at the daily time frame, we had a break of structure. So this structure over here broke previous structure. We had a daily order block, price rejected out of it, and then we've got another daily order block again from here, okay, which I've just drawn a line on. So we've got this daily order block followed by an imbalance, and on the 4-hour time frame, we've had a liquidity sweep, we've had a break of structure. I am now waiting for a price to give me confirmation to go longs on CAD JPY. Euro Aussie, I sent this to my mentorship, I think it was Thursday, but when this actually shaped up, we had Euro news, so I'm not really in this trade. So we'll just leave that for now. Any retracement, I'm looking for longs on Euro Aussie. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, weekly time frame. We've got a rejection of this imbalance quite a bit. Sell side liquidity taken, buy side is up there. So yeah, I'm looking for longs on this. Last pair that I'm watching is GBP Aussie. So a clear break of structure. We've got an imbalance, daily time frame. After a good couple of days of ranging, we have a bullish candle. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can see we've had liquidity sweeps, we've had a break of structure, so I'm going to wait for a retracement and then a confirmation for longs. And that's about it from me this week. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in another video. Until then, bye.